And we're going to go back to that in a second because we're about to have our first throw into the game. Here it goes. Ball's in play. Game's underway. First one to get there, Felipe. Felipe with that ball getting pushed there by Kavanaugh. And Adolfo, ooh, he wanted that ball. But Facundo gets away with it. Now Facundo goes ahead, drops the hammer, making the run with Adolfo in pursuit. Facundo leaves it there for, well done. Here comes the man. Steve Van Andel taking it straight on through, sends it up there to Facundo, his number 3. Oh, bad luck, couldn't get it done, but Felipe's there to back him up. Felipe, what a play right there. Takes the man wide, goes to the near side, and now I think he's going to pick up a whistle here.
So 2 players come together here in our first minute of our 2017 CV Whitney Cup Final. Let's watch this. Van Andel, welcome back to the IPC, International Polo Club. Just doing great right here. Versalino, yeah, it goes from the left to the right, and then I think it's like Kavanaugh was looking at him maybe on the near side there, so we'll let the umpires work this one out. And they're going to go ahead and...
They're going to go against...
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and call the penalty 1 here, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It looks like they're coming over for the penalty 5 from the center. So, yeah, put one on the board. Penalty 1 for Orchard Hill. Now, remember, any dangerous or deliberate foul to save a goal in the vicinity of the goal mouth is a penalty 1. On the penalty 1, you give a goal to the team that got fouled, and then they take the ball to center field, switch directions like you do on a bowl-in. So now Orchard Hill will start off with a penalty 1, and then they'll take it back to center, and here comes Facundo Pierres.
Facundo brings the ball into play, taps it twice, then releases down the left-hand side looking for Polito. And coming back to it, looks like it's going to be picked up here and now taken by Kavanaugh. Diego Kavanaugh coming in. He's going to be challenged here by Polito. Polito right there. Now Adolfo comes in to help out Kavanaugh. He leaves the ball there for Adolfo. And now takes out that first man, letting Adolfo get past Polito. And gives a nice little pass up here to Matias Torres Zavaleta. Zavaleta coming in hot, taking it down the right-hand side with Facundo in pursuit. Facundo trying to get there. Now Zavaleta takes him wide, goes back to it on the near side, dragging the ball forward. But Facundo, man, what a horse right here. Now Facundo brings Torres back to the ball, wins the play, goes to the near side, takes it away, and now steals it back and is running back across the field here. Calculated risk there, taking it in the goal mouth. Now, oh, he leaves it behind. Now it's going to be Felipe to get back to the ball. Felipe gets that ball turned back around. Now Adolfo looking for a whistle. I don't think he's going to find it on that one. And now it's going to be Felipe here, still with the ball, keeps it away. Oh, what a play. Taking it through the defenders. He checks up. He's like, come on, guys. Somebody come in here. Help me out a little bit here. I'm getting pursued by Adolfo Cambiaso. Now he said, I'm going to go ahead and take to Adolfo and leave the ball with Facundo. That's a pretty smart play right there. This kid is really doing well already. Now, he takes his ball, goes to drop the hammer, making the run here. He gets away from Adolfo. Facundo looking good. Facundo still with control of the ball. Leaves it there for Polito. Polito picks it up. Polito Pierres keeping this one alive. He flips that ball into the goal mouth, and beautiful play right there. Polito drawing first blood from the field here to make the score 2-0. And Orchard Hill's firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, Versalino looking right there while he gets the ball over to Facundo Pierres, and then Facundo has Polito in the rumble seat. He gets in between 2 players, and Kavanaugh was almost ready to get that ball, but Polito, a little bit of a different strategy here, putting the number 2 behind the number 3. Now remember, those numbers do not dictate where the players will play on the field. They will rotate all day long as they come back to the center.
All right, once again, ball's put back into play. Now it's going to be Orchard Hill with the good side of the throw-in. Adolfo, though, wins the throw-in, now takes it back around. Adolfo looking for some place to go with his ball. He's going to go ahead and release it right back over, past midfield, up in front, looking for an offensive player coming in. It's going to be Kavanaugh. Overrides, picked back up here by Felipe. Felipe checks up momentarily there, and now comes past that first defender, keeping this one going. Now running the turn, taking this, never really checked here. He just keeps on going, comes out of the turn faster than he went into it, keeping it away from Kavanaugh. Look at this, Cav can't make a play. He's trying, but Felipe is in the zone now. He leaves it behind and coming in. It's going to be Polito, flattens out on the right of way, takes it forward there, but it looks like Torres Zavaleta is going to take this one back over to the boards. Now, Zavaleta with the ball, waiting for some help there from Adolfo. Now it's going to be Polito comes in, but it's taken back now by Adolfo Cambiaso. Bob Gernavis does a great job right there, holding up Facundo, letting Adolfo get ahead of steam built up and take off running. Now coming in, it's going to be very nicely tried there by Steve, but another back shot, this time from Felipe. His back shot towards the middle of the field here, and it's going to be Bob Gernavis first one to get there. He's going to pull out of the play and look to pick up a man, but coming in, it's going to be taken here by Polito. Can't get to it. It's Torres Zavaleta, and he's going to leave it there, and now Kavanaugh in pursuit, and look at this. He's got 2 guys going to him right now. Checks up, gets taken out of the play, and an open back shot right there for Facundo. to pick up the play. Now it's going to be Adolfo. Adolfo, I like it. They're letting him play air on the side of danger here today. That's the way it should be in the finals. Should be every day, actually, but here we go. Facundo keeping this one alive. Now going to take it around to underneath the horse's neck, running the nickaroo here. Now Adolfo comes in, lights him up, wins the ride-off, and drags it forward. He's going to give that ball back over there, and Facundo took a swipe at Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh saw it coming, though. He's got fantastic situational awareness. Here he goes. He's going to release the ball back down. Somehow Adolfo is open by himself. How does he get there? Adolfo's shot goes right between the goalposts. Man, that's a power polo play right there.
Yeah, Cambiasso, he will lead this team in scoring. Remember, this team, they scored 12 goals in their opening 26-goal match against Coca-Cola when they won 12-3, and that's a big reason why right there. Adolfo Cambiasso, always got an eye for the goal.
Well, I think a mental mistake was made right there by Orchard Hill. They got to watching the ball and not keeping an eye on Adolfo, and he just went up to that open spot. His teammates passes it to the open spot, and here he goes.
Yeah, they got to keep an eye on Cambiasso and Kavanaugh in the white jerseys, and keep an eye on, of course, Polito and Facundo in the red jerseys. They are very strong on the bowl ends. Look at this, Cambiasso.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be one of those, probably those four guys every time, just about. Now, a shot down here comes Steve Van Andel. He sees the ball. Well done, Steve. Changes that right of way, giving it back over there to Facundo. And Facundo, I tell you what, both these guys, Adolfo thought he could get away with that one there, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. The umpires blow the whistle.
So let's see, they come in here, and right there, Facundo Piedes is going to get on the right of way. You see the man following the ball, has the right of way over a player coming from the right to left or left to right. And Adolfo coming from the right to left and coming in front of Facundo. He's going to get a whistle there. Now, the earlier play, we were talking about letting him play and pretty close there, but Facundo was already established on that
and
right
well
away.
Established there for a good half a second or a full second there too. Yeah.
So they're going to call him on the reach. He can call, and it's going to be a penalty 5 from the spot. Here comes Facundo.
Facundo takes it in and gets it. Oh man, I tell you what, he's got fantastic situational awareness too. Keeping this ball moving down now, hits it just far enough so that the player in front can't get a piece of it, and he hits it just short enough so that Adolfo can't get the back shot. Now gives it over to Polito. Polito coming through. Polito gets lit up right here by Adolfo. Polito keeps it alive. Now drops the hammer, getting away from Adolfo. He's got Matias Torres Zavaleta trying to get there. Coming in, it's going to be Facundo overrides, and Adolfo somehow comes up with the ball and releases the pass downfield where he's got Torres Zavaleta coming in hot, taking this ball down. His shot, though, off to the left, and it looks like it might have left the field here, judging by the body language of our players.
So a lot of action early on. Great shot of our stands right there. Grandstand here at the International Polo Club Palm Beach. And there he is, Adolfo Cambiasso, the captain of the Valiente team. They're going to bring him off the boards about 10 yards right here. And look at everybody in the back of the pole, and they got Bob looking at Polito. Yeah. That's a good point. Remember, both those guys, and
look at there goes Steve Van Andel to pick Bob off of Polito. That was awesome too. All right, near side. Oh, ouch! Now it's going to be picked up here by Felipe. Does not get the piece that he's looking for, and a little flip there from Adolfo back over to Kavanaugh. Diego with the ball. Here goes to Zavaleta down the left-hand side. Kavanaugh goes ahead and fires it down. Now Facundo read that play perfectly. Saw the man coming, picks it up, takes it out from underneath his horse, and running the turn right here. This is where this guy shines. Caking this ball in front, running here, never lets it go. Goes to the near side, keeping this drive alive, still with control. He's in the zone today. Man, what a horse, what a play right there. Finally, it looks like Zavaleta gets the best of him. Now, Matias Torres Zavaleta running the turn, comes out of the turn faster than he went into it, but drops the ball and is going to be picked up here by Facundo. Facundo shuts down, takes it back the other way. The only guy that can hang with him on the field is going to be Adolfo on a play like that. Adolfo with just as good a horse, and now it's going to be taken here by looks like Polito. Polito Piedes taking this ball down the left-hand side. Facundo there running interference for him. Now Polito doing what he does best. That's take this ball to goal. Now, oh man, I haven't seen him miss so many balls in a long time, and it's going to be picked up here by Let's see. Well done. What a play right there. Facundo Piedes near side next shot and sends it straight on through. Man, he timed that just right as Adolfo made his move. He taps the ball forward, goes to Adolfo, and takes it on the near side.
You got it right here. The man in the purple helmet. You're going to see a lot of this. Look at how he plays right in between two of the white jerseys. Now he goes to the near side. Now he's playing, but he's going to have to score a lot of goals like that today because this white team does not foul a lot. And they're going to keep him off the penalty line because he's one of the top penalty line shooters.
Yeah,
so
he's in the top 5 for sure.
You got it. So it looks like that's going to end our first chucker of play. What action we had? 3-1 actually. Stay with us. We're right back after our commercial break.
And Adolfo has over 2,000 head of horses himself personally.
Yeah, it was amazing. Here
really
you go. Ball's back in play. Look at this one.
Oh,
what
a play. What a play right there. Polito takes out the man, leaves Facundo by himself, and he is uncatchable. Oh, that is power polo, if ever I've seen it, and Adolfo's not happy right now. He's lacing into his boys right now.
Yeah, we talk about winning the Bowlings again. Remember, Polito Pierres and Facundo Pierres said keep an eye on these two guys. And look at how Polito, like you just said, takes a man out, letting Facundo get on the run right there. He pulls out the putter, win the bowling, get the offensive attack. And like you said, these two teams have been the strongest by average, just winning bowlings against their team. So it's great to see two teams who are the strongest in the league now coming up against each other.
And a repeat of last year's finals of the U.S. Open. All right, ball's back into play. It's going to be Felipe here to win that play. He's got Kavanaugh right there on his hip. Now coming in, it's going to be Matias Torres. Zavaleta hits the ball down the boards, and Adolfo gets away from him. Now, coming forward, it's going to be taken here by Facundo. Facundo Pierres running the ball back underneath. Oh, what a play there. Polito holds up Adolfo, and Facundo takes the hit right there from Cav. Doesn't seem to be perturbed. Cab comes in, tries to light him up again, but Facundo saw it coming and moves in to absorb the hit. Now, here comes Felipe to block out the man. Now Facundo coming back to it. He's going to go ahead and knock the ball down. There it is. He sees it on the right-hand side. Now he's in between two white jerseys. Here goes Felipe downfield. He's going to go ahead and fire. Now it's going to be up to Bob Jernavis to turn this one back around. Bob gets there, hits that open back shot, and it looks like it's going to be picked up here by... doesn't get there. And coming in is going to be Felipe with a back shot, trying to get it past Adolfo. Adolfo read the play, though. Comes back around to it. Now Cambiaso dropping the hammer, coming in hot, taking it with himself. Taking it by himself, I should say. He's getting up there now. Facundo goes for the hook. Looks like he made that hook, and now it's going to be taken here once again by Matias Torres Zavaleta. Now, Zavaleta and Adolfo back on the ball. Adolfo holding the ball. Takes it forward here. He goes ahead, releases it back downfield. Will this one be enough to go? Oh, man, what a play. Adolfito Cambiaso sends the ball between the posts from 60 yards out, put another point on the board.
Yeah, that's his patented move right there. He's been doing it his whole career. This man's the best at stopping with the ball and firing right between the posts from a standstill. He's been doing it for years. Unbelievable shot over the top of everybody. Facundo Pierres trying to run it down. That ball actually landed over the line in the air and back to the center they'll go here. Switching directions for the same Suns win field advantage, and it's going to be Polito.
Polito taking the ball out of the throw in there, making a run down the right, the north side of the field. He checks down. Man, that horse can stop. Both of them. Now, Polito, the ball gets kicked forward by the horse. Adolfo doesn't want to foul. He's going to leave it there. Now it's going to be left for Facundo. Facundo taking it back towards the middle, checks up, goes to the inside, and sees Adolfo come and takes it past him. And now Facundo, man, I tell you what, he's in the zone today. He is playing super well. Back shot right there. Thought about taking it on the near side. Didn't want to foul, so he didn't make the play. And now it's going to be Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh can't hang. Now he's going to flip that ball back, and it's going to be picked up here by Polito, who saw Bob coming and picks up a whistle here. So let's see what the umpires decide to do with this one.
So a lot of melee play going on here. Looks like Zavaleta tried to run a turn on the black mare. Facundo Pierres, of course, in the purple helmet. And then Bob Janavis and in the blue helmet there. The white jersey, of course. They don't foul that much, but 9.4 fouls a game, and that is very good. They're going to call no foul on the play.
Okay.
They go to the third man on that one, no foul on the play, so they'll bowl it in from the center of the boards, and it looks like Torres.
Yeah, Torres Zavaleta taking the ball back out of there. Now Torres Zavaleta finds some running room back towards the middle here. He's got Adolfo behind him. Man, you got to feel good right there where you know you got Adolfo coming in to back you up. Now Adolfo comes through. He takes out Facundo there for a second. Now Facundo trying to decide what he's going to do here. Is he going to go to the man in front or is he going to go to the man behind? Right now he's keeping an eye on Adolfo because he knows Adolfo is capable of taking off down the middle for a pass, which is what it's looking like he's going to want to do. No, he's going to stay with it here, and it's going to, man, Torres Zavaleta is fighting to get this one worked around. Facundo takes a couple shots at him there. Can't get a hold of him, though. Torres Zavaleta dropping the hammer, coming in and gets taken out by Felipe, and it's going to be picked up here by Polito. Polito taking it back across the goal mouth. Calculated risk right there taken, and it works out for him. Now he checks down as Torres Zavaleta comes back with him. Now, oh, man, look at this guy go. Polito Pierres. But he gets caught right here, maybe on a turn call. Couldn't tell.
A good shot there of the Valiente tent in the blue right there. Let's watch it go here. Polito tries to take this one across the goal, and Zavaleta goes in for the ride-off. Nice little ride-off right there. Then turning the ball to the right there, and it looks like Kavanaugh, number 3 in the white jersey, riding that one out.
10 penalties, okay.
And this is a good part. They can give Kavanaugh past the stick. Adolfo can, and he has been stellar from the penalty line.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there you go. Above average shooter right there, Kavanaugh. And also in the 20 goal, playing with Valiente 2, Kavanaugh, he was the man shooting the penalties. So it gives, they got two guys there with Adolfo and Kavanaugh.
Yes, sir.
Two strong penalty shooters. So you don't want to foul them, too. You want to keep them off the line. But like I said, both these teams are very well-structured teams and very low percentages in the fouling. With only 9 fouls a game, that's very good.
Exactly, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, nice shot right there for Steven Anel. Gets taken out of the play here. Felipe comes in trying to make a defensive play there, or an offensive play, I should say. But Matias Torres Zavaleta is everywhere, this chucker. Man, look at this horse go out, and he's off to the races. Only has to outrun the defender by 52 inches. He's got it done so far. Looking good, taking it straight into the goal. Overcuts it. Oh, bad luck. What a run. What a play, though. I tell you what, that guy, he's on fire today.
Yeah, you said it was going to be, we were just talking about Diego being and Zavaleta being high scorers from the penalty line. From the penalty line and the field. And right there, great run by Zavaleta, but just off a little bad luck on approach off the left. And it looks like Facundo is going to do the honors on the knock-in.
There goes Polito. Takes off to the left-hand side with Torres Zavaleta. Well, and Adolfo comes in. Can they take advantage of this broken knock-in? Looks like they're going to be able to get it done. And Adolfo puts the ball on the point on the board right there from the pass from Zavaleta.
So right there, showing the defense. We're talking about how well these guys play in the mix. And right there, you got Zavaleta taking out Facundo Pierres. And then Adolfo, he reads that perfectly, gets the little melee back shot. And that's an easy play for him inside the 40.
Yes, sir, absolutely. You put Adolfo with the ball inside the 40 with nobody between him and the goal. 99 out of 100 times.
Adolfo getting a hat trick here early in the first half.
Exactly right. Yeah, that's right. It's his. You're right. That's his third goal. Yeah. Okay, ball's put back into play, and it's going to be a quick pass from Facundo out to Polito, who's got a break on the man. Now, Polito, this is where he shines, taking this ball straight to the hoop, looking good, just off to the left. Can he get there? Sees the man coming. Oh, the belly shot! Oh, yes! That was awesome. Man, what a play right there.
Put that one in the memory banks because this is a top 10 play for the rest of the year.
All day.
Watch Polito Pierres just get in here very relaxed, waits for Torres, knows he can't do the next shot because he's going to get hooked, goes for the belly shot at full speed. Man, try to do that one. And here you go again. Win the ball in,
take it to
the offensive attack, and that's why the dynamic duo of number 2 and 3 is amazing out of the dead ball plays. Look at this. They're going to give another one in Polito. Pierre's now. Polito's going to drag it aside.
Yeah, and leaves it. Now he's got Felipe there behind him. Now he goes ahead and leaves it there for Felipe. That shows a lot of confidence in his 5-goal player. Now Felipe gets around the first defender. Now gets lit up right there by Kavanaugh. Torres Zavaleta keeping an eye on Felipe. Felipe goes for the same belly shot. Couldn't quite make this one happen, though. And now it's going to be Diego Kavanaugh. Goes to the near side, keeping the drive alive. Here comes Polito Pierres. Polito, open back shot there for Facundo. Facundo takes off running. He's going to get there. Adolfo pumping, trying to get up there to Facundo. Facundo taking it past the defender. Facundo shoots. It's deflected. And that's going to be all she wrote for the second chucker either way.
And Bob Janavis doing it again. He does great protecting his team and also playing that defensive part, mounted as well as anybody in the world. Bob Janavis, of course, working with the La Delfina breeding operation. And, man, he saves a goal right there, right at the end of our second chucker. So stay with us. You're watching the USPA Polo Network. We'll be right back for our third chucker action.
Caridad is being played in the USA for Valiente Polo Team for 4 years now, and in 2014 she got awarded the best bred Argentine polo pony of the season. That's really awesome. So we're super lucky for the best bred Argentine polo pony of the season. We're super lucky to have her here in our breeding program because she is a proven mother and having her first production playing the Argentine Triple Crown already under Delfina.
Amazing ponies right here. And as they go right now on the run, it's going to be Kavanaugh.
Yeah, Diego takes this one, fires it down the middle of the field here where it's picked up now by, let's see, Facundo. I think he got this one picked up. Sorry about that. Yeah.
All right, so a little penalty here. The ball bounced off a pony. That's why Kavanaugh gets the outlet pass and slows it down, looking for Zavaleta here. Goes through the leg. Remember, the man following the ball has the right of way over a man moving from right to left. Now the umpires on the field will decide whether the ball got hit at Zavaleta or if he moved into the ball.
Yeah, it looked like he ran into it, didn't he?
Right, and that'll be the difference, and that's what those two mounted officials are looking for. Of course, our mounted officials, George Levis, Kimo Huddleston, third man in the stands, Hector Galindo, and our instant replay official, Ronnie Hayes.
All right, here we go. Facundo with control of the ball. Oh, man, Torres Zavaleta gets it there, and, oh, man, Adolfo is gone. He's got three guys coming to him. Now it's going to be Facundo coming back to it. Facundo makes the hook right there on Torres Zavaleta. Torres Zavaleta comes back. Oh, hits the open back shot there, and Polito goes ahead, holds up first one guy, then the other. First Adolfo, and then he holds up Kavanaugh. That was pretty awesome. Now it's going to be Felipe coming in. Felipe trying to keep this one alive, but it's going to be Kavanaugh there. Felipe with a near side back shot, looking for some help from Polito. Can't get to it. And now Torres Zavaleta runs the ball back around. Matias Torres tries to take it through Polito. Polito wins the play, leaves the ball there for Facundo. Facundo keeping it alive, going to try to outstick Adolfo here. Now he goes ahead, drops the hammer, coming out of that turn faster than he ever went into it. Beautiful play right here. Now finally he takes the hook from Adolfo to leave the ball there for his teammates for the old give and go play, but Adolfo saw it coming. He stays right there with him, and it's going to be Polito now to drop into the driver's seat. Now Polito taking this one here as he's got Facundo holding out the defenders. Now Facundo takes the man across. He takes a shot at the goal. Bob gets a piece of it. Taken now by Facundo. Facundo in the red zone, and I think we get a whistle on the play.
Yeah, it looked like the red machine right there. Orchard Hill working well together, but Janavis, he's steady Eddie back there. Keep an eye on the man in the blue helmet. He just sits back there. Nice, easy pony. They slap it too far. He puts it right back in there, and Kavanaugh jumps right on the right-of-way right there. You can see him with his mouth in the air, catching Facundo Perez coming from the left to right, and a penalty 5 from the spot here for Valiente. So Valiente staying within their under their 9 goal fouls a game, and that's what they want to do, keep Facundo Perez off the line. They only have 2 penalties here and 3 chuckers.
It's pretty awesome. It really is. Now here goes Adolfo. He shoots it off to the right-hand side, where Felipe's playing kind of a zone back here, playing off of his man, but now it's going to be Diego Kavanaugh right there, and that means that, okay, there goes, maybe a miscommunication here. Polito now gets picked right there by Kavanaugh. And Adolfo can kind of move this ball back around. He goes ahead, drops a hammer, making a run past Polito right now. Now Adolfo letting that horse stretch out, looking good. Oh, man, look at this one go. Adolfo Cambiaso in the red zone. Beautiful play. Yeah, no, it's not on there. What a beautiful run. That was an incredible play right there by Adolfo Cambiaso, running it through the entire team.
Toby's been talking about the horsepower all afternoon and the breeding. And right here, Adolfo Cambiaso mounted up on a beautiful bay pony. Just gets by everybody right there. And Cambiaso coming alive today.
Adolfo, that might have been
goals here early.
That might have been one of his clones right there. Thank you, Gaston, for writing into us on that one. I think you might be right on that. That might be one of his clones, 09. We'll get confirmation on that.
And, of course, he's our first started with the cloning, right?
Well, yeah, he does a lot. Crestview Genetics and Alan Meeker's operation there. He partnered with Adolfo to get that going in Argentina. My dad is actually one of the first guys to ever clone in Argentina.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Back in the 70s and 80s. Here goes Adolfo taking off with that ball. Look at this horse run. Oh, my goodness. He's got a rocket ship underneath him. Taking it straight to the hoop, back to back. Can he get it done? Oh, what a save right there by Polito Perez. And it's going to be over the back line wide, and that's just the break that Orchard Hill needed on that run. Man, that horse can run.
We told you would be in for a show this afternoon. This is what it's all about. Cambiaso getting out in front. Look at this quick knock-in coming.
And Polito fires it downfield looking for Facundo. Not quite what he wanted to do there because it's going to be turned back around here, but there is Felipe to pick this one off. Felipe flips it back down the field. Now it looks like Facundo's going to come back around behind him. And Matias Torres Zavaleta is right there, and open back shot right there. And it's going to be picked back up here by Polito. He's going to run some interference for Facundo here. Now Adolfo goes in to put the pressure on Facundo. Man, what these guys are both so well mounted so well, and that's what makes a difference right there. Is a great little outlet pass, but coming in hot. It's going to be Kavanaugh. Breaks up the play. Tail shot from Adolfo. First one to get turned back around. It looks like it's going to be Torres Zavaleta to manhandle his way through that play. Now picks up the ball, turns back towards the goal, and look at Steve Van Andel coming in there, looking to make a defensive play if he can get there. Now what a wow. That's awesome play. Matias Torres Zavaleta gets it going, and what a play right there by Van Andel, breaking it up. Taken back now by Kavanaugh. Diego Kavanaugh fighting there with Felipe. He turns the ball back underneath the horse's neck. Stolen away here by Polito. Polito saw it coming. Oh.
They might get him on the 1 meeting 2 here. It looked like Kavanaugh was getting ridden off by a player. Keep an eye on number 3, of course, in the white helmet here. Kavanaugh on the gray pony, and Versalino's right there with him. And they'll see if it's not a right-of-way violation or...
So, yeah, all right, here we go. It's going to be Diego Kavanaugh. Ooh, over the back line wide. Wow, another... You don't see that happen very often. Let's put it that way, folks. Tied up 5-5 here in the third chucker of the day. 3:06 on the clock.
Wow, just off to the left, too. Not
looks
far.
Like it was just about over the post, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was... No, man, that was close.
That was really close, yeah. Now, here comes Polito with control of the ball. Well done. Felipe holds out Adolfo there long enough for Polito to get away from him. Polito fires a big, huge shot down the middle of the field. Coming in now, it's going to be picked up here by Bob Jernavis. Bob, great back shot there for Adolfo. Adolfo seems to always pick up Bob's back shots. Somehow, I wonder why that is. They play together enough, they should know. And now it's going to be taken here back across to the left-hand side by Adolfo Cambiaso. He's got Facundo waiting for him there. Now, there goes Kavanaugh taking off down the left-hand side. He's got to step on his man. If Adolfo can get him the ball, this could be awesome. Let's see what happens now. It's going to be picked up here by Felipe. Little tail shot there for Facundo. Facundo comes back around, picking the ball back up. Now, great shot back down the field. Bob there once again in the zone back position, and it's Polito with control of the ball, waiting for Torres Zavaleta. Oh, man. And now it's going to be taken here by Diego Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh turns the ball back around, and Polito comes in to challenge. He sucks it back to the inside of the defender there. Now Adolfo's back on the ball. And here goes Adolfo Cambiaso taking it down the left-hand side, running out of real estate as he gets to the boards, but he's got some protection there by his teammates. Winds up, fires, delivering that ball down to Bob Jernavis, but it looks like Steve's right there with Bob. Bob keeping this one alive. Now Van Andel's horse kicks the ball there for Facundo. Facundo takes the man wide, lets him bring him back to the ball, looks over his shoulder to see wherever he's at, and now keeps this one alive. Now he's going to wait, and Kavanaugh. Ooh, what a play right there. Facundo heads up. Did not stick his mallet out there for the foul. And now Facundo gets it back the other direction here. Taking this one back across, avoiding the hook from Torres Zavaleta. He's going to get a whistle. No whistle. And now it's going to be taken here by Felipe. Felipe tries to get away from Torres Zavaleta, but man, I tell you what, that guy is an animal. Riding off. He's just about impossible to ride off here, and it looks like Polito takes a shot. Facundo took a shot at Adolfo, and now up in front it's going to be Kavanaugh on the breakaway here, out in front looking good, taking it straight to the hoop, takes the man wide, comes back to it on the near side, little flip shot, and sends that ball between the posts to break the tie, take the lead, and make the score 6-5. Wow, what a game.
Man, you got it. Everybody's going to get on some fresh legs right here. This is a perfect power polo play right here. Cambiaso, one-timer out to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh flips it to his near side, puts Versalino on his hip to push him wide, and then drags it in on the left side of the pony on the near side. And what a goal there by Kavanaugh to end our first half and getting the lead here for the first time, actually. Valiente getting the lead over Orchard Hill. What a first half we've had here. Once again, you are watching the USPA Polo Network. We're live here at the International Polo Club Palm Beach, Engelvolker's #1 field for the finals of the 2017 CV Whitney Cup. Stay with us. We'll be right back after our halftime show.
The reason for us being here is that I was fortunate enough to work down in Argentina last year. That's where I actually started to learn to ride horses and to play polo. So I absolutely insisted that we come back down here for a holiday.
When you're playing at the highest levels, you're playing against the best players in the world, and you see where you stack up. Playing in high goal polo, there's a lot of pressure from your sponsor, the team. You know, I put a lot of pressure on myself to do well, just to keep going in the sport and to keep getting better. But it's a good pressure. It's a fun pressure. You know, it's the pressure that we all kind of live for. We're part of an amazing situation here. The U.S. Polo Association, the Double Horseman, is one of the most highly recognized brands in the world. Of the 38 brands worldwide, U.S. Polo Association is the only one actually associated with the sport of polo. And that's what funds programs like Team USPA to help young players like myself come up in the sport and grow our sport.
Santa Barbara is a great place to play in the summer. I mean, the weather's amazing. You got the beaches, the mountains. I can't tell you what more you would ask for.
We can build a treehouse in the pine trees. We can keep our secrets buried underneath. Wildflowers crush between your fingers, clinging to the wild things that raised us. Compass point you home, calling out from the east.
To be here in Santa Barbara is awesome. The horses love it. The horses rest a lot better, I think, than other places. It's not humid. It's not so hot.
From the depths of the sea, compass points you anywhere. Closer to me, where you are, I will be. Miles high in the deep. Where you are, I will be.
There's a lot of new young talent coming into the game, so it's kind of fun to see who's coming up and how they're playing.
Make myself a heaven from your fallen leaves, woven in the fabric of your tapestry. Cover me in honeysuckle memories, and compass point you home, calling out from the east. Compass
So here in Santa Barbara, it's good to play against both styles of polo. Playing against the younger players, it puts more pressure on myself, and playing against the more experienced players, you learn a lot more from them and it helps a lot.
Santa Barbara for me it's amazing. I like to surf. The ocean is similar than Chile. You have the mountain. The weather is amazing. For me it's the best place to be.
I will be anywhere in between.
I think I know all my life. First time I grab a mallet, I think that was my sport. It's hard to remember because I think that since I remember I have a mallet in my hand, and I was very usual to go to the farm, jump on a horse, and stick in ball or play some checkers. And I think that's the main reason that I play polo, the horses. I'm from a family that breeder family. My grandfathers breed horses, so I'm involved with horses all my life. My family, my father was playing polo. My father, my uncles, my brothers. So that's how I started in the farm. When you are playing, you always, the emotion that you have is you want to win. And when you are riding, you can tell, for example, you're riding a new horse and you start realizing and feeling that horse is going to be good and they improve. That makes you really happy. It's a huge connection between the player and the horse, so it's difficult to explain, but more you learn about the horses, better player you can get. There is not a favorite part because when we breed the horses, we train them, then we play them, then when you play you make your team, try to always make a team with friends or with people that you get along well in the polo field, so that's also a nice part in the polo field. Then you have to have the organization, that you have to build an organization with people that you feel comfortable and you can be in the barn. And we spend almost every single day and a long time of the day in the barn. So having the group of people that we work with, that it's nice. That's also a nice part of the sport, you know.
Yeah, the CV now it stands alone, of course, as a 26-hole tournament at the International Polo Club Palm Beach, and it's been his home here since 2003.
Yes, sir, and we're playing polo once again. It's going to be Polito to come out of there with that ball. He goes ahead, drops the hammer here, going to make the run. Now he shuts it down to take it to the inside of Kavanaugh, and wow, Adolfo makes the play, turns the ball back underneath the horse's neck, and he has gone the other direction here. Now, I think this might be... I think Kavanaugh might be on Curry Dad right now. It's going to be picked up here now. Kavanaugh with control of the ball. Diego Kavanaugh taking it forward here. Now, can he get through the other defenders there? Polito's right there with him. Here comes Facundo coming in to make the play. Facundo makes that near side back shot. Deflected, and Cav with a little flip back shot for Adolfo. What a play right there, Adolfo. Now, Felipe trying to get out of his way. Adolfo put it there. And now it's going to be Felipe here waiting for it. And now Polito comes in, blaze the hook on Adolfo. Facundo steals that ball away, meets the pack, and now gets it moving back over to the boards. Here comes Felipe. Felipe with control of the ball. He's being challenged by two white players. Here comes Facundo taking it away. Adolfo going for the hook on Facundo. Facundo reaches back, taking the ball out of the air. Now what a play there by Felipe. Gets the ride-off on Adolfo. Here goes horsepower. Who's got the best horse on this run right here? Coming in, it's going to be Facundo to win the play. He drags it forward. Now he gets taken out by Zavaleta. Zavaleta does not connect on the back shot. Adolfo comes in, looking for the whistle. Doesn't find it there. Now here goes Zavaleta once again, and Facundo's going to win the ride-off. Fires at the goal. No way. What a shot. Oh, man. That was so awesome.
Man, what horsepower we have there up and down the field. Zavaleta doing a great job against Facundo Piedras there. He missed
doing a great job against everybody.
Yeah, I mean, running. You said it. I mean, remember those short plays, very tough. But what a neck shot right there by Piedras, just off to the left.
But too much angle on it, actually. Here comes Adolfo, bringing the ball back into play. And look at this, Bob trying to get over there to put a pick on Polito, but I tell you, Steve was not going to let that happen. Now, here goes Adolfo taking off down the right-hand side, and a great job there by the Valiente boys to lay the picks on the two big guys on Orchard Hill, and there goes Kavanaugh for the pass. Adolfo shots a little bit short. Can Cav wait for the ball to catch up before somebody else gets on the right of way? It looks like this one's going to be off the field there, and a nice souvenir for that kid.
You're right. So if you're at a game when the ball goes outfield, go ahead and keep those balls, bring them over to the players afterwards, and they'll sign them. Because you got to be careful here when you're at the games. Like in baseball, the ball will fly off the field at times, so keep your head on a swivel, keep your eyes on the action.
Umpires put the ball back into play. It's going to be Torres Zavaleta. This guy is playing lights out polo here today. Look at this. Taking it first through the first 10-goaler. Gets through the second 10-goaler there. This guy is dropping the hammer inside the 60. Near side neck shot at the goal. And Facundo riding hard. Can he get there? Not this time. Oh, yeah. And we got a little moisture in the air now, too.
Yeah, a little rain coming down. And what a neck shot by Torres here. Matias Torres Zavaleta with Facundo Piedes right behind him right there. You see how he lays that ball back to center, curves to the left.
He took it through 20 goals to get down there, too, to do it.
Wow, man, he's playing very well today. And he knows what really, just to give him a pat on the back, that right here, a 6-goal player. He's doing so much work on the inside. Then they have the ability to shoot the ball like that.
Exactly.
He picks it up. He's on his way up, Toby.
Definitely, yeah. I expect great things out of that guy. Here goes Facundo running the turn to the outside. Now Adolfo lays the hook in on him, and now it's going to be Felipe to pick the ball back up. Felipe holds it there as he's going to tap it one more time and try to get away from Adolfo. Adolfo keeping an eye on him, and he leaves it there for Facundo. Facundo picks the ball back up. Adolfo looking for a whistle. I don't know what he was going for there, and Facundo's going to keep it alive, and now here comes Felipe to take it back to the right, giving it back over to Facundo. Facundo's not going to be able to get there before Kavanaugh seals it back away and drops the hammer, making his run. Now he shuts down as he gets close to the boards, takes it to the inside of Facundo. Here goes Felipe, near side. Oh, you're going to get a whistle on that one, though.
So Felipe was a little quiet early in the first half, doing a lot of work on the inside. Remember,
away from the ball, yeah.
Yeah, he scored 3 goals in their first game out, playing here with the Orchard Hill team. Now let's keep an eye on this play. Kavanaugh drags it forward. He actually missed it. He turns around right there.
Near side back shot. Did you see that? He actually hooked Felipe's near side back shot.
Did he hook him?
Yeah, he hooked him in the front, yeah.
For Piedes.
Facundo, undefendable. Over the back line, wide to the left. And, man, it looks like it's coming down there from our center high cam.
77% he shoots. And, man, that is dodging a bullet here.
Seriously.
For the Valiente team.
7-5 the score. Valiente on top right now. They've been playing well here the past couple of chuckers. Now a great neck shot to the open part of the field here, looking for an offensive player, but it's going to be Felipe to come in. He stays on the near side, hits that near side open back shot, gives it right to Polito, who knocks it down. Now Polito turns it back underneath, Facundo. Now, Facundo's going to get away from the defenders. Polito takes out the man behind, and now it's going to be Facundo protecting the ball, and Felipe picks it back up before Kavanaugh can get established on that right away. He turns the ball back around, now trying to keep it going here. But it looks like, wow, his horse went backwards on him there, and that's going to give Cav the chance to come in and steal the ball away. Now Cav trying to get it out of there. Oh, ouch.
So a few penalties here early in our second half, and like we were saying to you, it looks like we got some rain coming down out there. That might have been maybe a little difference there. And Facundo's penalty shot off to the left, but when you don't have a lot of opportunity to be on the line, you come in cold, and that makes a big difference. So let's take a look at the replay on this. Felipe Versalino, he drags it back.
Man, I think that was a great non-call right there.
Yeah, great non-call. You got one player standing still, the other player bursting out of there.
Ouch.
No danger. And
and then he hooks him in the neck.
Oh, yeah, he gave him a little bit of a rub, didn't he, at the end of that?
Yeah.
So they'll move this one to center, penalty 5. Here comes Adolfito.
Adolfo, one time from the midfield mark, sends it down where, look at this, Torres Zavaleta taken out of the play, and Facundo with the open back shot looking for Polito. Polito comes in, goes to the near side, flips it back around, and here he goes. Off to the races we go. Polito is gone, but it looks like Cav has got a warhorse underneath him here. Cav wins the play. Polito stays right there on him, and Cav's going to run the turn. Now he hits the tail shot for Adolfo. Adolfo picks it up, not quite where he wanted to put it, and he's going to get picked up right there by Felipe. What a bump. That was awesome. Now, Facundo steals it back away. Facundo looking for a place to go, trying to find a way to get back to his goal. Takes it now past midfield, and now he's going to get it turned back underneath the horse's neck, waiting for the defenders to commit, and then we'll adjust his game accordingly here. Polito pulls off the play. He doesn't want to ride that number 2 into Facundo. Now Facundo keeps it alive. He leaves it there for Polito. Polito dragging it forward here. Great play by Polito and Facundo. Polito still with control of the ball. He's fighting off Adolfo. Adolfo tries to make a play on the ball, but it's going to be Polito, and now Felipe gets back to it. Felipe picks it up, drags it forward. Now, well done. Picked up there by Polito. Keeping it away from Adolfo. Adolfo looking for the hook. He doesn't find it here. Adolfo coming in, still trying to make the hook on Polito. And I tell you what, it is easy to get mesmerized by Polito Piedes there, and he's going to pick up a whistle on this call right here. A reaching call, it looks like, maybe.
So, man, I'm so enjoying watching the Ellerstina breeding operation against the La Dolfina, and it showed the horsepower there for Facundo Piedes. Right here, Polito Piedes, though, on the gray pony, gets in between. Adolfo's going to wait Kavanaugh. Now Adolfo comes up on him. Kavanaugh pulls out at the perfect time, and then comes flying back in from the right to left. schooled up that they pull out of it or they don't make a play on the ball. You talk about the one play where they could have reached.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing. You know, it's like we always talk about. Like my dad always says, a very fine line between a high goal play and a foul. And this is the perfect illustration. Is this game right here? I mean, these guys are making high goal plays all day long and not fouling very often.
Well said. Well said. Right there. Piedras is going to pick up the penalty 2. Here we are live for Chucker action, USPA Polo Network, finals of the 2017 CB Whitney Cup, live from the International Polo Club Palm Beach, Engelvogel's #1 field, and the field looks amazing.
It does. It looks like they've, Ray Mooney and company do a great job here taking care of IPC. Ball's back into play. Felipe knocks it down in the front. Zavaleta wanted to make a play there, but now Felipe trying to get through him, but he's got his horse turned the wrong way. And now it's going to be left there for Facundo. Facundo scrapes Adolfo off on the other 2 players. Nicely done there. Now Facundo coming in hot. Facundo keeps an eye on Torres Zavaleta. The pass up to Polito. Ooh, Polito gets his front end taken out right there, but it's going to be Adolfo to get this one recovered. And Adolfo is gone now on the break with Facundo pumping to get there. Facundo lights him up, but Adolfo still has control of that ball. Adolfo loses it there, and now Facundo doesn't see it. Now he does. And Torres Zavaleta comes in. Now Facundo makes the hook on Zavaleta, wins the play, takes the ball. Adolfo looking for a whistle. Not going to find it on that one. Now it's going to be taken here once again by Zavaleta. Torres Zavaleta taking it down the field here. Look at this guy go. He is in the zone, in between about 15 goals right there. Reaching back behind, keeping it alive. Fires back towards the neck. Shot, can't get the shot off. Reaches way back behind his saddle. Keeps this one alive. Man, this guy is really working hard here today. Keeps it away from Facundo. Not an easy play, and now picked up by Felipe. Man, he's taken it through 5 guys already, and now he couldn't get through the 6th. And now a great shot from Facundo back down the field looking for Felipe, but coming in, it's going to be picked up here now by Polito Piedras. Polito takes it back across the field, 90 degrees, leaves it for Facundo, who winds up and fires back up to Felipe. Felipe coming through. ¿Qué pasó?
And a break in the action right here.
Do we have a foul away from the ball? Or
let's see. Keep an eye on this. They came across, and that was fine. Polito leaving that. And we'll see what they decided on this one. Looked like it might have been the end of the chucker.
No, that's what it was.
Actually, it was the end of the chucker, and Adolfo was maybe talking about a play they have. Wow, look at this horse right here. And my man right there, Matias Torres Zavaleta, got a lot done on that one. Wow, what a 4th chucker. Stay with us right back after a word from our sponsors.
Officially established in the United States over 125 years ago, the United States Polo Association is one of the oldest sanctioning bodies in the nation. Many people are already interacting with the sport and the USPA through the global retail brand US Polo ASSM. Built on the authenticity and rich heritage of the game, they are not just buying apparel, they are taking home a piece of the sport. To learn more about the USPA, visit uspolo.org.
About the rivalry between Cambiaso and the friendship, of course, Cambiaso and Facundo Piedras. Great captains, generals, and they get their teams lined up, ready to go. Ball's back in play, 5th chucker action.
And here we go. It's going to be Bob Jernavis to get there first. He hits a back shot there. It's deflected by a horse and picked up here by Polito. Polito, and taken back here by Felipe. And now it's going to be Facundo. Ooh, he almost got there, but Adolfo put it there. And so they're going to get a whistle on that one. Now it's going to be picked back up here by Bob. Looks like pinball out there right now. And now here goes Felipe standing there trying to get the best of Zavaleta. Goes ahead, leaves it there for Adolfo. Adolfo comes back around to the left. He's going to use the umpire as a barrier there between him and Facundo. And now gets out in front on a run. Now he gets called off by Kavanaugh. And I tell you what, you better not miss the ball if you call the best guy in the world off of it. Well done, Bob. Takes out Polito right there, letting Kavanaugh get back to that ball. Now he leaves it for Adolfo. Adolfo fires for the give and go back up to Kavanaugh. Diego coming in hot, looking good. This is the kind of play that wins polo games right here. Oh, man. Look at that. He missed the hook. And now Cav is going to get caught, I believe, on the turn there.
Yeah, Felipe Versalina goes in for the hook on Kavanaugh. 90 degrees. Right here, keep an eye on the red jersey coming across.
He tried to time it, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay, but he made Kavanaugh hit it too far. He had to keep his head down.
Exactly.
And Facundo read that perfectly. And that's what good teams do, right?
Power polo both directions there from both teams, really.
So turning is a call, penalty 5 from the spot, and it's going to be Piedras.
Facundo with a pump fake. Keeps it to himself. Now, Facundo goes ahead and lobs it over to the left-hand side of the field, where it's going to be picked up here by Polito on the near side. Polito now back to the offside. Now Polito trying to get through, and now it's going to be Facundo dropping the hammer, coming in hot, taking it past Zavaleta. Out in front, tapping that ball, catching it on the bounce. Nasty bounce. Rarely do you see Facundo miss a ball out of the air, and now it's Matias Torres Zavaleta turning it back around the other direction. Torres Zavaleta mishits the ball, but that's going to be an advantageous mishit because it goes back to Adolfo. Cambiaso winds up from midfield, shoots it back down the field. They're looking for Torres Zavaleta, but it's going to be Felipe. Coming in, Felipe takes it forward. Versalino with the ball. Now he gets it stolen back away by Torres Zavaleta. Zavaleta, this guy is working so hard offensively. He takes his shot at the goal. Three-quarter next shot. Sends it between the posts. Man, K. Jugador, what a fantastic play right there.
Raising
that guy's going for MVP here today, I think.
I agree with you. Ray, for definitely is 6-goal player. He's definitely can't tell. He's not one of the 10 goalers by the way he's playing today. Now look at this shot under the neck, and Versalino was right there in his pocket, riding him off. Not an easy shot when you don't have a man on you, let alone you have one on your hip.
Yeah, exactly. Now coming back around, here goes Zavaleta Torres. He takes it out of the front. Oh, man, this guy's good. Leaves it behind this time. Now it's going to be picked back up here by Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh gets it taken back away here by Facundo Piedes. Facundo checking down. Now he's got Torres Zavaleta looking to line him up right here if he can. Now, everybody at a standstill, and there you go. Nice pick right there from Polito, letting Facundo move on past Zavaleta. Now, Adolfo running down the middle part of the field here, looking to pick up a play here, but Facundo's got control, and here he goes. Facundo, he's going to, and back. Now, Felipe's got the ball. Versalino keeps it to himself, now takes it right there and gets it taken away by Adolfo. Clean play. Adolfo gets it done, but gets hooked on the play, and now it's going to be Polito to get back to it, and Torres Zavaleta's on him. Now Polito reaches under his horse trying to dig out that ball, but it's going to be taken here by Adolfo Cambiaso, who runs the turn, cuts it back, hits the ball. Now Felipe trying to make the play. He gets the tail shot. Well done, but they're going to catch him there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get whistled there. I was surprised.
They waited that long?
Well, I know. I mean, they're going to wait on this because it looks like, well, let's keep an eye on it here.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I was wondering why I thought he was going to leave this ball because he definitely comes in front of Adolfo. Right,
I think he thought about it too, but then changed his mind at the last second.
Right, here he goes. Missed hit ball to center, but he goes from right to left.
Yeah, he's
over the top of the right of way.
Yeah. Maybe Facundo called for the back shot or something there, you know?
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think that Facundo thought he was all right. They might send this one into the booth. We'll see. Because, I mean, it's all going to be based on whether that ball, whether Versalino went from right to left over the top of the ball. By our one end zone cam, it looked like he did go from right to left. If he moved over the top of the ball, then Adolfo had the right of way following it. If the ball passed his boot and he didn't move, then Adolfo just hit it too far.
Yeah, exactly.
But in this case, I guess he did move from right to left. They're not going to use a challenge. And I think this is a good time
smart,
not to.
Yeah, definitely
even though
smart.
you're going to put Adolfo on the line, I think we're going to see Kavanaugh once again.
Now, we just saw Diva Dos, the mare that won Best Playing Pony in the Open last year, come out at the first part of the fourth chucker there under Polito. I bet you anything we're going to see that mare come back out in the sixth because this close of a game, 2-goal difference on the board, possibly 3 right after this penalty shot. We're definitely going to want to see that one go because I tell you what, Polito steps his game up every time he throws a leg over that mare. Here comes Kavanaugh. Diego's shot. They're calling it good.
Kavanaugh, the 10th strongest shooter this year on the penalty line, 66.7%. And there you go, raising the percentages. Kavanaugh.
Diego picking up his 3rd goal of the day. 2 from the penalty line, 1 from the field. The ball's back into play, but it's going to be Facundo to take advantage of having the good side of the throw, and as Polito takes out Adolfo. Now, Adolfo gets away from Polito, and Facundo, look at this guy, pumping, going for it, taking it straight to the hoop, gets hooked by Adolfo. Bob comes in, and you're going to get whistled there. Bob comes from right to left. Had he gone near side, he would have probably been okay, but he came right across the right of way.
Yep, same exact play they just blew for Valiente.
Yep.
Right away violation coming. Look at these guys go. Adolfo Cambiaso.
What a hook.
Oh, what a hook. And then Bob comes from the left to the right of your screen, coming in front of number 2 right there, Polito Piedes, on the right of way violation. And like you said, the same thing that Versalino coming in front of Adolfo.
So, yeah, it looks good to see that new crop of umpires coming up into and putting the pressure on. I mean, the finals of any tournament is big, but especially of the 26th, the lead up to the Open. Here goes Polito. Was that Polito? I think it was.
He passed the stick right there. I don't know if he wanted to get on a fresh horse, Facundo, but he'll do it. Also, I think Polito also will take the 60s if he needs to. But Facundo Perez, like you said, with a 77.1%, 27 of 35 this year. He's no need to pass the stick.
9-7 on the board here. Virtually the same way they went into the mid part of the fifth chucker and beginning of the sixth chucker in the finals of the Open last year. Man, look at this horse jumping around here for Felipe. Adolfo's going to take advantage of that. Now Torres Zavaleta comes in, back shot from Felipe, but Adolfo wins the play. Now Zavaleta can't get there, and it's taken forward by Felipe. Felipe, look at this one. There he goes. He's gone now. Torres Zavaleta out of the air. Awesome style. Out in front. Flips it to the goal. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. What a play. What a run. What a goal right there by Matias Torres Zavaleta. MVP in my mind all day so far.
And he is pumped up with 2:47 on the clock.
Goosebumps.
Zavaleta gets out in front. Felipe's trying to get there, but you're not going to catch his black pony. All about the horsepower. Great approach shot. Makes it easy on himself. Pulls out the putter right here, picking up his third goal of the day. And I agree with you, Toby. I think he might be on his way to an MVP. He is definitely playing above that 6-goal handicap.
Oh, absolutely. Ball's back into play. Facundo's going to take advantage, and he's going to be gone now, too. Both teams loving this south goal here so far in the second half. Facundo overrides, can't keep it alive, and Adolfo's there, and Polito is going to pick up the whistle on Adolfo. And Adolfo, not happy. You can always tell when Adolfo's not happy.
Well, sometimes he's just got a lot of energy. You know, he's not necessarily unhappy.
He speaks with his hands. He speaks with his hands.
You
Yeah.
know, I like to speak with his hands. Here you go. Now I get Facundo out of the back of the bowling. And look at Bob, man, just working so hard. He gets there in time to make Facundo have to go behind him.
Yep.
That gives Adolfo time to come in and make the hook. And here comes Piedez. He tries to hit it over their heads.
At a trot,
There you
Facundo
go.
fires undefendable right down the middle and brings his team back within 2 to make the score 10-8 here in chucker number 5. Woo! Let's take a look at that last foul again.
All right, here comes Let's check it out. This is the one that they challenged. Number 3 has the ball. Oh, right there. Yeah, Adolfo's going to get caught on the
Great
turn
call,
to the
huh?
right. Yeah, and I didn't see Polito Perez behind him, and he's a stride and a half out, and that's good enough even for the best guy in the world. So they will lose their challenge. The ball bounce off a pony. Adolfo Cambiaso on the breakaway.
He is gone, taking off, taking right back down towards that south goal. Facundo trying to catch him. Adolfo looking good inside the red zone. Adolfo with the putter puts the ball between the posts on a fantastic run to keep that 3-goal lead on the board.
Right there, number 4. He's amazing watching him run the goal. If you let him get out in front, he's so good with the ball. He's so comfortable. Great approach shot. He knows he's got his rival right behind him. And right there, he just takes it inside, and the field conditions holding up so well, keeping it very clean in front of the goal mouth.
You know what's really cool about Adolfo, too? If you watch Adolfo, he wears a glove on his right hand only and not on his rein hand. So he likes to be able to feel those horses. He likes to be able to feel the reins. But the mallet, man, he's going to keep the calluses off his right hand. Open back shot right there from Facundo. Taking this ball back away, and here comes Adolfo for the defense, but it's going to be taken now by Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh gets lit up there, now goes ahead, hits that back shot back over there for Adolfo Cambiaso. Adolfo being challenged now by Felipe Versalino there, keeping the possession now, hits the tail shot there, keeps it away from Adolfo. Adolfo is already turning for the back shot and appealing at the same time. Now Polito comes in, trying to keep it alive here. Polito without a stick, and he does draw another whistle on the play. Let's see what the umpires decide here, but I think it might be going towards the south. Let's
What
see.
a pony Adolfo Cambiaso's on right there. He comes flying back. And, yeah, you can turn the ball to the left, but you
gotta
must
turn the
go
ball
underneath
first.
the neck.
And it looks
I
like
don't know,
he's gonna
maybe
get
they
it.
called a play before. They called a foul before that.
For Polito standing on the ball, probably.
Yeah, that's what they got. So that didn't do anything with the turn right there. And here comes Valiente.
The turn wouldn't have happened had Polito not been standing there. Look at this, coming in hot. Now Zavaleta, this guy is an animal going to goal. Oh, man. Zavaleta, woo, this guy is hot today.
Matias Torres Zavaleta, 4 goals on the day. The Black Mare once again. And look at Vianney right there on him. Felipe riding him so hard. But, God, this kid's got to put his shoulders down. The head follows.
And they've got him on these, tanks for horses, too. I mean, he's unstoppable.
5 unanswered goals here in the 5th chucker. Valiente firing on all cylinders. Man, this is going to be an
Not
amazing 6th chucker. We'll be right back.
We fly horses anywhere around the world, whether it is a hobby horse or it's an Olympic champion. It's all about the details, It's about getting an animal from point A to point B safely, in best of health, and in the quickest possible of time. We give horses wings.
Two 10-goal players, you're going to have confidence when you take that nearsighted back shot, right?
You ever shook his hand?
No, I haven't.
When you see him, go shake his hand.
Yeah.
He got biggest hands on him. I'm telling you,
some big old bear claws on him. Huh?
He shook my hand. I don't have a big hand, but man, he's a big, strong kid.
Yeah, he
very
is short but very stocky, right?
All right, so let's see if the red tide can get her going here. Someone got hooked up.
Oh man, that's going to cost him. Yeah, Adolfo's gone on the break, and here goes Polito dropping the hammer, coming in, trying to make the play on Adolfo. Adolfo looking to put a little bit more cushion on the board. Can he get it done? Of course he can. He's Adolfo Cambiaso.
Yeah, Cambiaso, we talked about him being so comfortable running the goal. And I don't know what happened here. Keep an eye at the beginning of this play. Facundo, we missed it right as it came on there. Facundo Piedras got hooked up on something, and that's where Adolfo read this one perfectly. And then Polito tried to cover, and I believe that's a stud pony, isn't that he's on there?
That's Boeing?
Adolfo, I believe.
I think so.
The chestnut stud, it looked like it.
And also, I think he was riding Cortoretta there in the last checker, which is a clone. Now Adolfo comes. Yeah, that is a stud.
not a speed horse.
Well, yeah,
but
he's got the speed.
If you get 5 lengths in front of somebody because you're smart.
The horse is short, but man, it's stocky. It's built more like a quarter horse. And here comes Facundo down in front, and Adolfo right there. And Facundo's going to draw a whistle on Bob. I think he might have been kind of over the top of the right of way.
Yeah, let's
there.
watch the distance on this one. Bob's going to get called on the right of way violation. Watch as he comes over here. He's trying to.
Yeah, see, Facundo had a check right there.
It's a little bit hard on that. I want to see the distance.
Yeah, the sideways.
Maybe get the other angle.
For me, I'd want Facundo to be on my team if I was down by 4 goals in the 6 chucker here too. You know.
Yeah, I need these penalties right here.
Definitely got to put him away. Facundo brings his team back within 3, but they need to win this throw in here instead of letting Adolfo jump out and score another goal, because it seems like every goal that Orchard Hill scored, man, Valiente comes back and just puts one back in the post, between the posts on them, you know?
We've been talking about it all day long. Number 2 and number 3 in the red, of course, and number 3 and number 4 in the white. How good they are in the Bolins, and they're not keeping an eye on Adolfo.
They're not. Somehow he's getting away from them.
Yeah, he can't be that free.
And they've got the good side of the throw. Both teams taking advantage of the good side of the throw in here, winning almost every throw-in. Whoever's got the good side, they're winning that throw-in. And now the open back shot from Adolfo does not keep it alive. And now it's going to be picked up here by Felipe. Versalino shot back over to Facundo. Facundo out in front, and here he goes. He checks down because he sees Adolfo coming at him. And there goes Torres Zavaleta. Takes a swipe at Facundo. Facundo trying to keep it alive. He drags the ball forward. Looking good. Inside the 60 now. Flips it back. Felipe on the near side. Taking it forward. Polito's got the ball picked up. Polito out of the air. Nobody's going to beat Polito out of the air. Going to the hoop just like that. And now we got a whole new ball game here. 13-9.
Stick man. That's what I'm talking about. Watch Facundo Piedras right here. He is as good with the ball as anybody in the world also. Keeps control right here. 3 white players around him. Polito gets in the rumble seat right behind him, and then he is as good as anyone in the world too with the ball. Look at these guys go.
I love to watch that guy tap the ball in the air, man. It is like
the Swiffer.
It's incredible. Yeah, that's right.
He swifts it all the way down the field.
That's right. That's what. Yeah, Steph came up with that one, didn't
Steph likes that one.
All right, ball's back into play once again, and Felipe, here goes the comeback. He's gone on the breakaway, shuts it down with Matias Torres Zavaleta right there. Felipe fires back towards the goal, coming in. It's going to be taken now by Bob Gernavis. Bob hits the open back shot there, and Adolfo saw it coming, and so does Polito and Facundo. Facundo looking for the whistle, and he's going to find it because Matias Torres Zavaleta might have had a near side play right there.
Do the math, Toby Wayman. They're back in this game, and these teams, they could get easily 3 goals in 2 minutes. Both these teams on the inside pass here. Bob,
so much angle,
awesome back shot right there.
Yep.
So much angle. But remember, the player following the ball has the right of way over a player falling over the line, and you could read that one right there. And that's the same area the foul was, and he knows he's going to learn.
So
from.
Did he? Oh, it's a 4 here.
Right.
Oh, man.
But remember, the Dolphin challenged their 4 to 3.
Yeah.
And it was in the same area.
Yeah,
so Facundo, he realizes that.
So did he challenge that call too?
No, he did not.
No, he didn't. Okay.
No, he did not. He did. They, I think they're waiting.
He learned his lesson from Adolfo's challenge there.
Yeah, I think Adolfo was actually doing something. There was a tack timeout.
Man, you don't see Facundo hit a penalty 4 along the ground like that very often. Facundo rides up. This time, a little bit lower than normal, but it looks like it's going to be... Oh, no.
Off to the right. Now...
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're talking.
Let's
I
see
don't know if
here.
it hit the flag or not. It might have bent the.
Look at that. It did.
They're talking about it hitting the flag.
Wow.
And let's take a look at this. Keep an eye on the left flag.
And the wind's blowing
left
to the
goal
right,
pass,
to the
goal
inside.
post. He fired this one.
Man, Scud missile.
Watch
Look at
this.
Wow.
Oh, it did hit the flag.
It did, but it was inside, wasn't it?
That's going to be a good call. I believe that ball was over the post. And it's got to be 100% inside, not even a piece of it on the post. So here comes Adolfo.
Yeah, and Polito getting ridden in there by Bob, and now Facundo's going to get away from him. And here goes Adolfo, still on the stud. Winds up, fires back downfield where he's looking for an offensive player, but coming in is going to be Felipe. Felipe comes in, looking to pick this ball up past midfield, but I think it's gone over the... No, it's still on the field here. Felipe now comes in, hits that ball down the boards, and this one will hit the top of the boards and bounce off the field. Man,
And
time ticking down.
The clock goes. Tick, tick, tick.
It does.
So this is going to work for the benefit of
Valiente.
Valiente in the white, yeah.
And
so
they got the good side of the throw in, too.
They need to win this bowler in here.
Uh-oh, it bounces out, and now here goes Polito. Jumps in there, drags it forward, can't keep it alive. Back shot from Adolfo, and Felipe's there to feed it back up to his 10-goal players. 2 10-goalers going against a 6 and a 1-goaler here. Now it's going to be picked up by Facundo Piedes. Facundo, gnarly next shot coming. Facundo at the goal! Oh, my goodness. He normally drains those, and today they're not going for him.
No, with 3 minutes on the clock, they need one of those penalties, and they needed that one for sure.
Bad, yeah. And right now, look, they're not taking their time here. But Adolfo, every second that the Valiente team has control of the ball is another second that Orchard Hill isn't taking it to the hoop.
And remember, we would not play out the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, so you're down to like 2.5 right now. Now Adolfo playing with that ball, keeping it to himself, dropping the hammer. Every yard he takes it back down to the field, it's that much further that the other team has to take it back to score. And Adolfo puts this one high, up, over. It's got to be off the field here, but did it go into the crowd? Let's see.
I'm not sure exactly where it went, but it looked like a complete mishit.
Yeah, he didn't. Oh, he obviously didn't mean to hit it.
Facundo still thinks it's a goal.
No, that's some really good sign language,
well
right there.
Well done.
I know exactly what he was saying right there.
I knew what he was saying too. He was saying, "Hey, the ball
did you see the ball go through the goal?
Did it hit the flag going through the goal?"
Yeah. All right, here we go. Now it's going to be picked up by Matias Torres Zavaleta. Turns it back, tries to keep it alive, can't do so. Now Felipe's back on it. He takes it, keeps it away from Adolfo. Next shot coming, fires it down. Now here's Polito Piedes coming in to pick up the ball. Polito right there. Facundo trying to help him out. Facundo tries to take it away from his own man, can't get it done, and it's going to be Polito still with the ball. Winds up, hits the next shot back towards the middle. Facundo coming in, but it's going to be Diego Cavanaugh. Hits the open back shot. Time ticking down now. Too much time being wasted here. Oh, Felipe gets it done. Well done. Steals it away from Janavis. Now takes this ball back around. Now leaves it there for Facundo. Facundo, he knows he's got to put the ball between the posts as soon as he can here because he needs time to get back to do it again. Now Facundo coming in hot, takes it past the defender. Oh, man, this one might be going. This is going to be an interesting call. Let's see what they decide here.
Yeah, 2 players come together. Facundo's trying to get by. Well, we've been talking about him. We'll see if he gets MVP. But Matias Torres Zavaleta, and you're in our mind.
In my mind, he's the MVP all day.
Keep an eye on him right here in the white helmet. Number 2, he's going to turn back in here, try to meet. Facundo gets a piece of it.
Oh.
And then Van Andel comes in there.
Facundo, from a walk, hits the ball between the goalpost to put another point on the board. 13-10, now the score. 3 goals to go. Oh, man, they were 4 down. I was thinking 3 for some reason. Now they're down. Yeah, I don't think they can be done. I think it's going to be Valiente here for the CV Whitney 2017.
Remember, Cambiaso, 4 goals in 2 minutes, but they got to get a penalty. They got to win his bowling and maybe get a penalty so they stop the clock and move it all the way down to the 60. So there we go.
Ball's back in, and it's going to be taken here by Diego Cavanaugh. Diego. And open back shot there from Polito. Polito shot back over to Felipe. Polito's going for the pass, but it looks like Torres Zavaleta rides him out. What a play. Facundo recovers, though. Now Facundo going to turn it back around here, taking it around to the outside. He's taking it the long way here. Looking for a place to go, trying to get away from Adolfo. He's going to go, oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's game. And now it's going to be picked up. I think it's just a question of formality here to see by how many Valiente is going to win. But I think they're going to be the winners of the 2017 CV Whitney Cup.
Facundo has a little time there, turns it back inside. Adolfo's going to try to miss-hit ball by Facundo. And then 2 players come together right there. Either going to get On the penalty shot, two penalty twos at Facundo Bay.
It's going to be Adolfo coming out of there with the ball. Adolfo. Now, here's the near side next shot. Puts it down there. Near side back shot from Felipe. Now another one here from Facundo. His shot back over. Polito's going to meet that ball right there, but Adolfo is too quick for him. Adolfo takes it forward. Umpire getting out of the way, and Adolfo fires back towards his goal. He knows how to win a polo game, and that's keep the pressure on with no time left. 30 seconds to go, and that's not going to be enough to score 2 goals, I don't think. Because we, if we played out the 30 seconds, yeah, he'd be able to do it. But since we don't.
Well, you still need 2, so you're going to be stuck there. Like I said, they had a little issue with the penalties there in the 4th and the 6th.
Oh, man, what a play. That's game.
Adolfo.
Looking for one more before the end of the chukker here. After that amazing play by Matias Torres Zavaleta and the final nail in the coffin. 14-11, the final score. Valiente, the victor of the 2017 CV Whitney Cup. What a fantastic game we saw here. Look at this horse. This horse is incredible.
Love the breathe right strip on its nose right there. Those are legal. You see the white patch right there to help the ponies breathe. Such the same ones that we use for humans. And, what first 26-goal tournament.
In the can.
Yeah, in the can. And, man, we got a lot going on. You got the USPA Gold Cup, the Butler Handicap, and the U.S. Open Polo Championships. Man, the 26-goal season's here, Toby, and this
that
is
guy
great.
right there.
That's our MVP. You calling him MVP?
I'm calling him MVP. If he doesn't get it, he's going to get robbed. I'll tell you that.
We will see. Stay around for our trophy presentation, and we'll also be doing some interviews. All right, and there you go. The winners of, you said it, Toby, 2017 CV Whitney Cup. So I hope you enjoyed our broadcast here on the USPA Polo Network. For Toby Wayman, I'm Dale Schwetz. We'll catch you at our next broadcast.
Join us at midfield and our trophy presentation underway in just a few moments. Get a good look right now at the Orchard Hill ponies walking across the field from our pylons back to their trailers. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, next Friday, March the 10th, Gladiator Polo is on once again. Gates open at 6 p.m. Polo starts at 7. Free general admission and parking. $40 for an asado, $10 for the kids 12 and under. So mark your calendars. Friday, March the 10th, Gladiator Polo. This is at the Equestrian Village. And if you haven't checked out Gladiator Polo yet, make sure you get out there to see this high goal arena game. These players really rock and roll and put on a good show.
Oh, so you went the other side. Oh yeah, I see you, I see you, I see you. Yeah. You see me? Yeah, I'm not bigger.
All right, Cody, the players will be here in just a minute. You know, the CV Whitney Cup was originally known as the U.S. Handicap. And in 1979, this became a tournament played in conjunction with the U.S. Open. And of course, it's now part of the Triple Crown. The Triple Crown is the CV Whitney Cup, the Gold Cup, and the U.S. Open. So, 88 and 89, Mr. Whitney was in Lexington, Kentucky, and he made the first presentations of the CV Whitney Cup. But today, we have his nephew, Lev Miller. Lev, who was recently inducted into the U.S. Polo Hall of Fame, will be making the award today. And the winners of the Cup those first 2 years was the Fort Lauderdale team of Jack Oxley, Jody Casey, Ernesto Trotz, and Bart Evans. So now it's played as a standalone tournament. Before it was a handicap to the U.S. Open. Now it's a standalone, as I mentioned, it is part of our Triple Crown. So the first jewel of the Triple Crown goes to Valiente, and they'll be here in just a moment to accept their prizes. We'll also make the presentation to the best playing pony and the most valuable player. So as soon as we can get the players gathered up and over here, we'll proceed with our trophy and awards presentation. Of course, we play polo here every Sunday right through till April 23rd. That'll be the finals of the U.S. Open. And then we get a little bonus this year. Sunday the 30th, we'll have the International Federation of Polo Zone Championship. The Zone Championship between the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Guatemala, where the winners will then proceed to Australia for the World Championship. Did I mention today it was Maria Fiola's birthday, our stadium manager? And speaking of stadium managers, our past stadium manager from the Old Palm Beach Polo Club and a public relations guy for us here for many years, Tim O'Connor. Tim O'Connor is with us today. Tim O'Connor, currently with the Palm Beach County Health Department. So, anyway, we're getting underway here in just a minute. Making our awards today, as I mentioned, Lev Miller, the nephew of C.B. Whitney. Awards, along with his lovely wife. We've got George DuPont, the executive director of the Polo Hall of Fame Museum. He'll be making an award with us today. And also Brenda Lynn, development coordinator of the U.S. Polo Hall of Fame and Museum, is on hand. So, if you're wondering why I'm rambling around, I'm waiting for the players to get here. I hope they'll just towel off and make their way to the presentation. And we're praying that U.S. Polo Channel didn't grab them up for interviews. And Tony, looks like Orchard Hill slowly making their way over. Valiente finishing up some celebrations, looks like. I can see a best playing pony, I think, making it over before all the players.
All right, so they'll be here in just a minute. And we'll proceed with our awards presentation. So next Sunday, when are you playing the Gold Cup, Coach?
Yeah, the start of the Gold Cup next Sunday, 10 a.m. Coca-Cola faces off against our CV Whitney Chance Valiente. And then later on at 3 p.m. right here on the England Boulders Field number 1, Orchard Hill will play Audi in our 2017 Gold Cup.
Two great games next Sunday, so be on hand, folks. And also on Wednesday, we will be playing part of the Iglehart Cup. So invited to come on out and watch those games on Wednesday in the Iglehart Cup. And of course, next Sunday, we'll start the United States Polo Association's Gold Cup. Looks like our runners-up are here. In just a minute, we'll have the winning Valiente team here. Well, I've just been informed that if Valiente doesn't show up in the next 2 minutes, we may give the trophies to the runners-up. I don't know, do you think that's something we should do? No, the truck's on the way. Okay, we won't do that. And Claude Bourgeois got to put an addition to that that banner. You know, you're only up to 2008, 2010. You got to add some on there. So let's give a big round of applause. Here they are, Valiente, ladies and gentlemen. Valiente, your winner of the 2017 CV Whitney Cup. So, as soon as we can get them, Bob Janavas, you want to round up your team, please? Bob Janavas, team captain. And Matias Torres Zabaleta. They had the right shirts on today. Diego Cavanaugh, the number 3. And Adolfo Cambiaso, the number 4. And now the runners-up, Steve Andel, team captain of Orchard Hill. Polito Perez, the number 2. Facundo Perez. And Felipe Versalino. Here they are. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now, Linda Miller, I guess, will make the presentation to the runners-up first. This is Linda Miller, making the presentation to the runners-up. So the first Felipe Garcelino to receive his award from Linda Miller. Everybody's got silver, maybe get a new bridle. Okay, next to Polito Perez. And Facundo Perez, number 3. And last but certainly not least, Steve Van Andel, the team captain. That's here for Orchard Hill. They put up quite a fight. They had the lead, lost it, tried to get it back. Great game this afternoon. Next, Lev Miller will make the awards now to the winning Valiente squad. First, the team captain, Bob Janavas. Beautiful pair of spurs. All right, next to Matias Torres Zavaleta, the number 2. Next award to Diego Cavanaugh. Diego Cavanaugh accepting his award from Linda and Lev Miller. Beautiful pair of handmade spurs. And now to Adolfo Cambiaso. Our next award will be made by Mr. George DuPont. Brenda Lynn, excuse me. To the best playing pony. Best playing pony this afternoon, Sugar. Owned by Valiente Polo Team, ridden by Adolfo Cambiaso. Beautiful dark mare was purchased from Sugar Erskine. Argentina with Adolfo, late in the Triple Crown, and now here the best playing pony today in the CB Whitney Cup. Let's hear it for Sugar and the entire Valiente organization. Without a good pony, you can't get the ball, you can't make the plays. Adolfo played Sugar in the last half of the 5th chukker, and the last half is chukker number 6. So Sugar, an American thoroughbred mare. Guess she's not used to those Irish blankets. Better get used to it. St. Patty's Day is just around the corner. So Sugar, owned by Valiente and G5 Stables, ridden by Adolfo Cambiaso. All right, now we're going to call on George DuPont, our Executive Director of the Hall of Fame and Museum, and he'll make the award to our MVP, our most valuable player. Our most valuable player goes to Matias Torres Zavaleta, the number 2 for Valiente. He scored 3 goals in chukker number 5 to take the team over the edge. Matias Torres Zavaleta receiving the award from George DuPont. So before we ask the Orchard Hill team to step down, how about a big hip hip hooray to Valiente? So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, hip hip hooray! Valiente, the winners of the 2017 CB Whitney Cup.
I'll come back to that one. Let me take this and one of your Lexans down.
And the perpetual trophy, the CV Whitney Cup. As they raise the cup, the CV Whitney Cup. This is the first jewel in the Triple Crown here in the 2017 season, going to Valiente. So again, let's give them a big, big round of applause. Don't forget, we're here every Sunday right through to March 23rd. We'll finish up with the U.S. Open. As they hoist the cup, the CV Whitney Cup, I believe this is their third. And they were in the finals in 2010 and 2011. So I'm going to step down and we're going to invite all of the Valiente supporters up on the stage. Again, thanks folks, great to see you. Come back and see us every week.